This week on Flick Nose, we're going to hit the land title stats for July, as well as the quick stats. Stay tuned. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Flick Nose here. We'll do the usual. We'll hit the quick stats, go through land titles July stats. I like to do the quick stats if you're new to this, just because they're more up to date. They're this week, they're within the last 7 days. Give us an eye into what we're seeing going on today. And then the land title stats are there's a lot of year over year comparisons, and they're from the actual recorded transactions with the county as well. So here we go. Let's start with the quick stats here. So in the last 7 days, new listings 56, pending 38, sold 42, and price reduced 46. So, excuse me, I thought I was about to sneeze there. So new 56, pending 38, sold 42, and price reduced 46. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty healthy market there. 42 properties having closed, 38 going pending, 56 on the market. We've seen inventory creep up slightly since July, which is usually our peak there. So, July of 22, we ended with 1,000. August of 21, so last year we ended with 872. Today we're at 1,011. So 10 more properties than we ended July with. So a slight increase. Basically, the properties that are coming on the market now are coming off. Supply is a little bit more equal to demand. And then of those 1,011 choices, or 1,011 active properties, there's 464 that are not under contract. So a lot of those, over 500 are new construction properties new construction that's under contract and has remained under contract, or other properties that are pending as well. So 464 options out there throughout Summit County that you could go out and put under contract. Things are really in balance. It's like a normal real estate market. It's kind of crazy, right? So let's talk about July transactions here. So marketing analysis for July here, the average residential price was $1,220,000, and the average residential price per square foot was $812 here throughout Summit County. So year to date, we're a little bit above that on averages year to date. So July was a little bit lower than the year to date average, which is $1,357,000 average residential price, and price per square foot being $815. So there's some nuance in there. Single families are up 25% year over year. Multifamilies up 23% year over year, and vacant land is up 32% year over year. So here's the interesting part, right? As we get back into this more normal real estate market, volume is down, both monetary volume and transactions. So monetary volume year to date is pacing 13% lower than 2021 year to date. July was down 19% year over year. And then, so keep in mind, this is on closed transactions. So really, we're talking about July activity. So we're talking kind of really that June, maybe the tail end of May activity of when things are going under contract there. So we've got a little bit of a trail there. And then transactions were down 37%. Average price for a single family is year to date is $2.1 million. Multifamily, so condos, townhomes, things like that, $922,000, and vacant land $666,000. So yeah, we're seeing some of those overall transaction volume lower than it has been the last 2 years. Keep in mind, last year was probably up 30% or 35% or whatever year over year from 2020, and so now we're just kind of readjusting. All in all, when you're looking at our numbers of what's coming on the market and what's going off the market, and you're looking at percentage of ask, it's a pretty healthy market, very reminiscent of 2019. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Flick, Brian, at teamflick@summitliving.com. We're here for you. Would love to chat with you about any questions you have about the market. And we'll catch you next week for another episode of Flick Knows.